on their pursuit of Mohammed Kudus.
Yeah, Thomas, Frank, very much in the...
Come on, bro. It's feel good. It's feel okay. In fact, at the pass, Chelsea ni. Now Chelsea are qualified to the finals of the Club World Cup. And I know, say, those of you are more Chelsea fan, those of you are more supporting Chelsea, the creme de la creme Chelsea fans, you know, and they obi any. Now, one thing that pains me, and they say, just look at how our Chelsea team, you know, as here, Ekoye. And we get Obi to say star boy Mohammed Kudus to get the fine opportunity, to get the nod. Say Chelsea paper on board, no catch Chelsea for say, when you wide and say Obesi I can't add Chelsea. No, you are willing to play for Tottenham. Like, I still don't understand. Chelsea team way are being accepted. What say? Chelsea team no, I okay. Chelsea team no, are being a pick it. I did not pick it. I pick it. Say, Enzo Maresca team na pick it. Entika star boy Mohammed Kudus e ko share say team we mu. E na original wins wo. Just say like walk cut in with the incisive passes. Dribbles, take ons ahodo nyina no. Nanka ode ma Chelsea team na. I know for sure say anye hwe kwa no Mohammed Kudus edi no e be pagya Kudus will start winning something like silverware ahodo Kudus benye biaje. But we have roof agency. Amu catch wiase nyina say Kudus say why na you say Tottenham and obebo. Bro, come on bro. Come on, star boy Mohammed Kudus. Now West Ham United etimi ebomode eye training and Kudus was absent. Di entina Kudus eye absent. Ye bani ababedi enkomo e de free honom. Now ye were Abrante ni din e de Osman Ibrahim medical de Abrante ho nsem e de Abrao. Se Abrante no ye Brighton Hove Albion player, but last season no Abrante ekobo loan or final. But you say no was a room AJ or Ze Abrante no ekohwe no obo adwuma e honom. Na Abrante official confirmation no etima babeto dwa ese ye din komo e di efri ho efri ye ban ye Abrante no ya asemo nipa be ko wo no abre ye ban ye babedi enkomo e this side baby arubia no obo so subscribe like ni pia share na enkomo no entimi enkoye now mamemfa ensem na enhya ase emfama wo mede wo ramu e wo Abrante ni din e di Daniel efri ye ban ye Abrante no na osina kan Edman switch side eye Zurich FC na Abrante no enema entimi ankoye amfama no na ohwe the days Abrante ekodi ye e was Zurich wana enema entimi ankoye sese no mutual agreement etimi akoso ama one Zurich ayonkofa no etimi aba na wiye me okasai no yesi obi mpa obi pe sese Abrante no mutual agreement no etimi go through no sese wasa putu pen to paper wasa contract the ama club and did eru na eno Swiss league no second tier no ho na omo so ebo atwuma dendenden a enya asem keto say efie ban ye wo Roma ene wo pre-season na say na enema sifa ekoro na efie ban ye ejiremu a wo bo atwuma dendenden e ho no mtipe report na omo say breaking news FC Eru Swiss second tier has signed Ghanaian international Daniel Free ban ye on 2-year deal with an option to extend eti enonso eye latest a eba yede ema Abrante no wabre papa we pray say ehone de anya hwekra no obetimi aitimi atokoso no bo adwuma dendenden edi aman ho anto salam semenyo abusia Abrante no na ni abrebruta na yekowura mu obo mofakache na ohwe Abrante ne chese mrikatuo ene hawa techniques ahodo all practice ho na enya senketo yenko ni yenko Abrante ne di anto salam semenyo.
Fucking hell. Get onto it. Fucking hell.
Push. Yeah. Touch on it. Target. Great touch. Right. Take. Yeah. Touch. Go on in. Oh.
That's one of the best ever. First step, bro. Finish.
Oh. Yeah. Touch. Spread the leg. Go. Get there. Right. Yeah, push 8 feet. Sorry. Contact. Woo! Push 8 feet. Push it. Good. Touch. Finish. Push one. Done. Good. Oh. There, push, go there. Okay, good. Good. Right, okay. Good, got it. Love that. There. Cut. Good, got it.
Told you.
Take the touch. Good line, got it. Just try. Touch. Good. Ooh.
abrante no ena hu se ene ultimi to atena ne goals ahodo nde wo hye bi ne nyina preparation na oye na ode awramu for 2025-2026 season no tie nyina no yan watch out for semenyo abrante no obe banging in the goals e de ma bomb for abra wetimi put pen to paper was sign a 5-year deal e de ama bomb of eti eno so eno no now Osman Ibrahim abrante no finally official confirmation no etimi abase say no oni AJ Oze na ekodi kaso bomu a enya senketo na abrante no we per contract na osan na ene buy option ehemu per reporter eba no chese say abrante timi kobo adwuma na enema akwache kekeleke e ho nko ade a ene AJ Oze e ho kwan se omutimi etebu around 16 million euros ediramu e Brighton akache na omma abrante ni deal no eye permanent e honom ti ene won't abrante official unveiling no etimi ekọ so a enya sem keto akra nti
for sanity, girl physical for sanity, your sanity. What sanity? Oh yeah, crow, ba. Osa do I say, baby, back, un chancho, oh,
all right, so Osman Ibrahim official unveiling no in your bomb modern ede ehun sem no ede mo bebia wo bia no na watimi anche wadwen e comment section wo ede amame na makacho star boy Mohammed Kudus ene pre-season uram Western United and on training grounds no star boy Mohammed Kudus was absent. Kudus adabraka was in there say obesi akan ede ama Western United say no we make it nema clear ede ama Western for no say opese o moving on na eno enanam so no ema Kudus eye absent na reporter Western for no ede eba no chese abrante no from next week kono official decision no ombeteke no mahu ba bia abrante no omotimi eja ne kwan ama na konti say Chelsea na oba dia Chelsea abrante ne yenso be wo kame no say Tottenham so na okwa Tottenham for ebetimi awo kame no na report na eba ye no enie omo say West Ham United anticipates a resolution regarding Mohammed Kudus' future this week, with Tottenham and Chelsea poised to make formal offers. Kudus, seeking a move, opted out of full training to avoid injury. Spurs are his preferred choice, but Chelsea remains interested, heightening the agency due to an £85 million release clause. It and also a some eba and no so I'm a star boy and a trainer Western for a no abrante no na onye available e honoma eno se de enkomo no e so when latest eba na uremu Sky Sports for so edi nkomo bi me pese yebeko yakotie se de 75 ekọ ye what does abrante no o join Chelsea e na bebo anase o join Chelsea emoa yenko na yenkotie se de nkomo no esi fa ekọ ye obaso a na wache wadwene e comment section ho e de amame
on their pursuit of Mohammed Kudus.
Yeah, Thomas, Frank, very much in the market for a winger. Could it be this man, Mohammed Kudus? The latest information, actually, that we brought you on Sky Sports News a few hours ago, that Mohammed Kudus very much open to the move. In fact, he's gone as far as to say he only wants Tottenham Hotspur
for a striker
at the moment.
How close are they to getting it over the
line? There has been no interest really from anyone else of significance.
In a number
Spurs
of windows,
had their first bid rejected, which we understand to be
going to get to see the
£50
number
million.
9.
The player wants to play European football. He does have a lengthy amount of time on his current West Ham contract. We understand that to be 3 years with a club option of another year. West Ham allegedly wants around £60+ million. We understand there is a release clause in his current contract which is £85 million. Now we talk about all eyes on Spurs. However, there is interest from Chelsea. Now you're looking at me a bit puzzled saying, well, hang on, Chelsea in the market for yet another winger after what they've done already so far this summer. But yeah, another one.
You have never experienced such precise predictions until you use this AI. Guys, the AI predicted this.
But let's pick up on that because look at this graphic. This is extraordinary because these are the options that Chelsea have from an attacking perspective. I've counted 4, 7, 11, 16 attackers in the Chelsea squad at the moment. Who leaves, Mark?
Well, looking at that graphic, first thing that came to me was they've got 4 number 9s essentially. If you count João Pedro as a number 9, Enzo Maresca said a couple of weeks ago he wanted to go into the season with 2 out-and-out number 9s. So you'd imagine that Broja and Nicholas Jackson possibly would certainly be ones that might depart. Obviously, Broja's been out on loan, had his injury problems. Nicholas Jackson with a couple of red cards. There is interest in him from a number of sides in La Liga as well, so that will be one to keep an eye on. Out wide, Raheem Sterling went on loan to Arsenal last season. One of the sort of final players to come in under the Abramovich regime and Marina Granovskaya. One of those players, very highly paid, probably a little bit out of sync with the other players that Todd Boehly has signed with regards to wages. So you'd imagine there'd be an exit looking likely for Raheem Sterling. We know that there's been interest in Noni Madueke. We've been talking about just there. João Felix, I didn't even know that he was still a Chelsea player. He spent so much time out on loan. You'd imagine they'd try and find a permanent solution for him to leave over the course of this summer. It's fascinating when you look at how many options Enzo Maresca has within that Chelsea setup. You get the feeling that they have to do some business. They have to sell players now. And that's something that they've certainly been very good at over the course of the last few windows.
It certainly looks like, look, Neto, if we get, sorry, can you get that graphic up again? I was just about to read that. Oh my word.
Less of us, more of the Chelsea boys.
I would say Neto, Esteval obviously is a new signing. They'll definitely be there. Palmer will be there. Gittins, of course, a new signing. George got a bit of an opportunity last season. Will they try and see if he can get more regular first team football elsewhere, or will they continue to integrate him into that first team? And then Liam Delap, of course, and João Pedro. The rest of those names, you could actually see Chelsea, if good enough offers were to come in for those players, they would definitely have a look. Now, people will say Chelsea will probably need to start selling, because the question I keep getting asked when I talk about Chelsea is how they're seemingly able to spend all this money, bringing in all of these players. Do they actually need to sell?
They don't need to sell. Funnily enough, actually, Chelsea, despite all of their spending over the last few windows, are one of those sides that have quite a lot of headroom when it comes to PSR. Now, there are 2 reasons for that. First and foremost, they've sold a lot of players that came through their academy or represented 100% profit with regards to PSR. So players like Mason Mount, who went to Manchester United for the best part of £60 million, that was 100% profit, £60 million. And they've been very clever at selling players that have come through their academy. They've obviously been very wise with regards to what they've done and how they've structured their accounts, the businesses that they've bought and sold around Chelsea Football Club. We know they sold the women's team as well, which has proved to be very fruitful and successful with regards to the accountancy situation. So therefore, actually, Chelsea can still spend money and they still have room with regards to PSR. But of course, they'll probably be getting these players in with a view to, actually, we're going to sell X, Y and Z, and that's going to generate us 150 million in income. Therefore, we're very comfortable with our current situation. Winning the Champions League, getting to the latter stages of the competitions, playing in the Club World Cup. I think Carve, our football correspondent, said the other day that that's netted them so far around 60 to 70 million pounds just at this stage, now that they're in the semi-final. If they progress through to the final and win it, that will be around 100 million. So therefore, they're actually operating quite sustainably, sensibly, despite their extravagant spending in the market.
Right. But
all right, so star boy Mohammed Kudus ni move to Chelsea no, and I would say enkomoji bebre etimi akoso message di no bokwas obaso che wadwene o comment section wo emame bidin e de Kobe, and I wait my friend Kobe. Finest Chelsea, we are in the finals of Club World Cup.